Hello guys, how's it going? Hope everyone had a marvellous Christmas. Decent weather for December, as you might expect, in California. Obviously I had to talk about the big headlines from the last few days. And the most obvious thing to take away from all that was, the governor of New York is a fucking lunatic. And strangely, for an educated man, he has absolutely no idea what the dictionary definition of terrorism is. For anyone who doesn't know it themselves, well, allow me, right? It's not fucking rocket science, is it? It's the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, in the pursuit of political aims, right? Every fucker knows that. Anyone who's read a long book knows the dictionary definition of fucking terrorism, right? Because nobody thinks if a random bloke goes outside, or a crazy hobo whips out a machete and starts chopping people up because he thinks they're in league with the purple men that tell him to have lengthy conversation with his shoes whilst covered in shit at a bus shelter. Nobody thinks that guy's a terrorist. And the thing that's always irritated me about this one, which nobody seems to be able to fucking grasp, is if you're not pursuing political aims, you're not a terrorist, right? So the IRA, terrorists, funny thing, they're all white blokes. Yeah, these guys. Well, actually, fuck it, it's 2019, globalism. I'm sure there's a few black fellas in the IRA these days, not related to your colour. The far left don't get this. They do not grasp the fucking obvious, the dictionary definition of the term. So, for example, every time a white guy kills a bunch of people now, they go, fucking terrorist. Terrorism. Even though there's a dictionary definition and everybody knows it, everyone in the security services knows it, and the reason there's a fucking dictionary definition is so you can allocate additional resources when they're required. It's like I talked about in my last fucking video. If everything is a hate crime, then nothing is a hate crime. If you're just going to give people, if everyone who kills anyone was doing it and it's classed as a hate incident, then therefore there are no additional sentencing. There's no additional resources required. Everyone just gets maximum sentence. So therefore, what's a hate crime? It's everything ever is a hate crime. And they're now doing it with terrorism. If everything is terrorism, fucking nothing is. So like, crazy hobo, yeah? He stops wanking himself off at the bus shelter and instead he strangles some cunt. If you just go, oh fucking hell, terrorist, what we're going to do? Bust out the CIA and FBI and fucking Homeland Security and all of our intelligence resources, get the satellites online, get fucking Jack Bauer down. Why? Mental tramp just strangled someone. No, that's why there's a definition. It's fucking simple, isn't it? It's obvious. So when you get a terrorist attack, you divert all of your resources to it. If it's just a random murder, then you just get the coppers down. Fucking simple. Scary tramp, LAPD. Terrorist organisation, maximum effort. Simple. Well, Andrew Cuomo, fuckwit that he is, he doesn't grasp this either. And what's really annoyed me, again, it annoys me when you're going to cost people their lives. I was fine with political correctness in the 90s, when it was like, don't be a racist asshole. But when it gets to the point where it's just mind-boggling fuckwittery, you have to lose your rag and say something about it. You're going to be stacking up the bodies if you can't organise a piss-up in a brewery, because every single time anyone does anything, people freak the fuck out and start directing resources towards it that we can't spare. And Andrew Cuomo, I hate Andrew. I hate all of that family. I hate the fucking weird, narcissistic, creepy fucker off CNN. Fredo, if anyone didn't see this video, fucking brilliant. Yeah, if you call him Fredo, he loses his fucking mind. And he's always lifting weights and flexing on the internet like he's fucking 17 years old. Turns out Andrew Cuomo's an even bigger fuckwit than that thick twat. So, the short version of this is, he went on TV after a rabbi was attacked by a man with a knife and just started saying, right, 5 people got injured, so no one even died. There was just 5 injured, 2 in a critical condition. And he comes straight out and says, these are terrorists, these. Terrorists, they're trying to inflict fear. Not a terrorist. Everyone's trying to inflict fear. Everyone is, aren't they? Fucking hell. Anyone who's doing anything a bit mean is inflicting fear. Drunk drivers inflict fear. Not fucking terrorists. They are motivated by hate. Well, if someone jumps the queue in the bar, I'm motivated by fucking hate. If I headbutt the cunt, not a terrorist. Just because you're trying to inflict fear and motivated by hate, not a terrorist. Mr. Cuomo. It's not rocket science, is it? And they're all out whinging. Yeah, my heart. Oh, God, my heart is terrible. Oh, my heart. Andrew Yang. I do quite like Andrew Yang, but again, at least he didn't call it terrorism. No place in America. They all say the same. Well, no one thinks it's got a place, do they? But this is the funny thing, right? Let's just knock this on the head straight away. Terrorism has a dictionary definition. Start fucking using it. Same with hate crimes. You can't just call anyone who does anything shit a hate crime committing terrorist. It's fucking ridiculous. Governor Cuomo, read a fucking book, mate. Something a bit longer than Calvin and fucking Hobbes. You clueless cunt. Anyway, it's New Year's tomorrow. Everyone have a good time. Have a few pints. Many, many pints. And I'll see you fuckers in 2020. Cheers.